or maybe somewhere where you have a little more. Good morning. Are you Marissa Tibbitz?
Yes, ma'am.
And will your client waive the formal reading of the motion in each of her cases?
She would, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Tibbitz, in cause number 1828, well, before we do that, raise your right hand the best you can, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You can put your hand down. And Ms. Tibbitz, excuse me, I have in cause number 1828754, I have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Shows that you were placed on probation October 29th of 2018 for the offense of aggravated robbery, a first-degree felony, and that was a 10-year deferred probation. Is that correct? And then in cause number 1828753, I also have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. It shows you were placed on probation October 29th of 2018 for aggravated robbery, a first-degree felony. Again, that was a 10-year deferred probation. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Each of these motions allege that you violated your probation. Count one in each motion alleges that you committed the offense of burglary of a building March 22nd of 2025 in Jefferson County, Texas. And is that true or not true?
No, ma'am. Not true.
Count two in each case alleges that you provided a urine sample March 18th of 2025 that tested positive for methamphetamines and marijuana. And is that true or not true? True or not true?
True.
Count three in each of the cases alleges that you were at a location other than your residence at 11:15 p.m. March 22nd of 2025. And is that true or not true? I'm sorry?
Not true.
Okay. Count four in each case alleges that you are behind in your court assessed fees, and it's just a little bit in each case, $29 in one and $37 in the other. Is that true or not true?
Yes, true.
Did you enter your pleas of true in each of the cases to counts 2 and 4 freely and voluntarily? The counts that you pled true to, 2 and 4, did you do that voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you plead true to those counts because those two are actually true?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 2 and 4 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true, find sufficient evidence in each case to find you guilty and revoke your probation, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to reset your cases for a hearing. The state on that date, if they want, can put on evidence with regard to any other allegations, and anything that you think is important for me to know, get that information to Mr. Kimler. He will present it to me on your behalf when we come back. I'll also get probation to do an updated report as well. All right, you can go back with the bailiff.
Your Honor, if I may, this is deferred. I think the court has set bonds in the cases that are relatively high. I believe they're.
Do you want to file a motion for some, if I've already had a hearing with another attorney, I don't, unless there's some change of circumstances, we're not going to do that today for sure. But I would need some change of circumstance if I've already had a hearing.
When the reset is, can we get a speedy reset?
You're going to get the same reset on a motion that we get so that everybody can get prepared and so that that updated report can get taken care of.
I'll be out to see you.
Print.
Good morning, sir. You are Brandon Cello? And in cause numbers, or in cause number, I'm sorry. Is there two cases? Yeah. 19-32403 and 19-32404. Good grief. Sorry, Miss Simon. Mr. Cello is on probation in each of those cases, was here previously and entered pleas of true to motion to revoke the probation to counts 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7. I've received an updated report, and has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes.
Any additions or corrections to that report?
Nothing finished.
Judge, the only thing I have is, in speaking with Mr. Hoffbauer last week, it was not his position, I don't believe, to put on any additional evidence because of the fact that Mr. Cello pled true to count 1. The others just kind of actually patterned that, and based on Ms. Simon's recommendation of continuing him on probation with JCDI. We don't have evidence of that. If the court needs it, we can get it. But I
No,
believe
are
that
y'all
case
in
has been
agreement
filed.
with that recommendation,
As long
Ms.
as
Muffino?
Ms. Simon
Yes.
is.
And Ms. Simon, that's still your recommendation? You believe that? It looks like, for the most part, Mr. Cello, you've been doing everything you're supposed to, especially on the type of probation you're on, which is great, and that gives me less concern. But it looks like there have been some issues specifically with some drug usage that you need some help for, and probation is willing to give you that help and keep you on probation. I want to make sure you understand, if I go along with this today and continue you on probation, and if you violate again in any way, it is probably not going to go as well as it's going to today. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence in each case to find you guilty and revoke your probation, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to continue you on probation in each of your cases in order that, as a condition of that probation, you enter and successfully complete the JCDI program. You will be on the high-medium caseload, so you're going to be going to probation more often. You're going to be going to JCDI. If you test positive, if you continue to violate in any way, you're going to be back in here, and again, we're not going to have such a nice conversation. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
What you're on probation for is extremely serious. I appreciate that you're doing that part of your probation well, but I want to make sure you know you have to do all of it. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Simon.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis. And so we're going on all of the,
Just paragraphs 1 and 2, Judge, we're increasing it to a second-degree felony for the range of punishment.
okay. Let me get that pulled up. Okay, thank you. Good morning, sir. Are you Chad Holland? And Mr. Holland, Ms. Minaldi's here. I know she's visited with you this morning on behalf of Mr. Gertz. Are you fine going forward with your plea this morning with Ms. Minaldi? Thank you. And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
Your Honor, for the record, state will proceed on counts 1 and 2, and will abandon the remaining enhancement paragraph.
Thank you, Mr. Coleman. Mr. Holland, in cause number 24, DCCR 1616, the state is elected to proceed on counts 1 and 2. Count 1 is the offense that you're charged with, which is fraudulently securing a document by exception, or by execution, and that's from December 30th of 2023. Count 2 alleges you were previously convicted of burglary of a habitation March 15th of 2004. And how do you plead to that charge? And is that prior conviction true? Did you enter your plea of guilty and true freely and voluntarily? And because you actually did what they charged you with? I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Ms. Minaldi? And do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? Also, do you understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1.
No, Judge.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Holland is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty and true freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of that plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of fraudulently securing documents by execution. Also find that prior offense true. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 15 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I have handed you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. I have also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read the written admonishment I provide you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk to Miss Minaldi or Mr. Gertz. Do you have your discovery certification?
She gave it to me, I'm sorry.
Okay, all right, good luck to you, sir. You can go back with the bailiff.
Today's hearing showed how real court decisions affect real people. One defendant fought to stay free. Another was given help to fix his life, and the last received a long prison sentence. The judge balanced rules with second chances, but not everyone walked away the same. If you enjoy true courtroom stories explained in simple, clear words, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Law Nexus so you never miss the next gripping case.